Hi everyone, it's Najib from the channel NKO. As I promised to Paris S, I'm doing my first video all in English. Just forgive me if I make some mistake in my sentences and so, okay? So it's the first time for me. Let's talk about the foldable drone from DJI. Yeah, so my first foldable drone from DJI was the Mavic Pro, the first one. Yes, the first one. I bought it in April 2017, and I travel with this in Spain, in Norway, in Switzerland, and in France, my country. Okay, so it is great. It's still a great drone, you know, with a battery with 27 minutes of flight. Yes, that's right, 27 minutes of flight. So it was very great. I have only 2 batteries just that I need in order to fly. I have some ND filter with it that just put on the lens. Okay. I also bought some silent propellers. Yeah, indeed, it's more silent. Yeah. So there is here the detectors for the collision, so you can avoid the collision just in front. And here you have the detectors for landing, and you can have some precision landing with the return to home function. Okay. So that's the Mavic Pro one. I've made so much kilometers with this. I fly so many hours with this. I'm very trained with this. It's a very good drone. It go up to 50 kilometers per hour. But when there is some winds like now, it's down to 35 kilometers per hour. So, and you burn your battery, your autonomy. So but it's not great. It's still a good reference for the foldable drone because of his size. Yeah, I know that the Mavic Air is smaller, but okay. So after this I decided to buy, you know, the brand new one, the Mavic Pro 2. Yes, here it is, the Mavic Pro 2. So the color is not the same. You still have the silent propellers. What changed in this drone? You know, all the sensors that you have on the Mavic Pro 1, you have more on the Mavic Pro 2, like the face detectors, the rear detectors, you have side detectors. You can detect all the things above your drone and behind your drone too. Okay, you know that feeling when you unbox this kind of drone, because it's just a little perfection of technology in here. I'm an amateur photographer. I'm just an amateur photographer, but I love it. It's my passion, you know. And with Mavic 2 Pro, we have an Hasselblad sensor, an Hasselblad camera. It's a 1-inch sensor, but you know, I already have ND filters. See, it's ND 16PL filters because there is some sun todays and I'm over a lake, so I need ND 16PL filters. Now you can detect the obstacles in front of your drone and the rear of your drone in the most time of the part. Okay, but when you are in active track or in tripod mode, you can detect the obstacle from everywhere in the 360 degrees around this amazing drone. What do you feel when you make your first flight? It's incredibly silent. The Mavic Pro 1 was silent with the silent propellers, but now with the motors, with the propellers, it's very silent. When you go away, you don't hear it. Yeah, it's better to have a stressless flight. Yes, a stressless flight. You have more stability, is really stable. It is great to get this because you have no stress to fly with, because you know that the stability is so awesome. Yes, that's right. I talked to you about, awesome camera from Hasselblad. It's a 1-inch sensor like the Phantom 4 Pro, so you can take great pictures up to 20 megapixels with great sharpness, with great contrast, with everything that you need. You can take raw pictures that you can edit directly on Lightroom, so you can get the best results from this drone. You can set the aperture on the camera, yeah, like you can see now. From f2.8 to f11. You can play with the light without ND filters, and when you have ND filter, it's more easy to get the best light into the sensor to avoid highlights or the noise in the pictures that that you can have on the Mavic Pro 1. Okay, I spoke about the ND filters. Yes, I chose the PGY Tech ND filters. I got it in a small box. Okay, here it is. So you just have to press here, and you have 4 ND filters from ND8PL to ND64PL for the very high lights. Okay, so I prefer to get NDPL filters than ND filters. Yeah, indeed, it's better to get NDPL, the hybrid filters. It's better. I recommend you to buy NDPL, not ND. And there is no ND4PL because I guess with the manual aperture that you can close from 2.8 to f11, you can avoid the ND4. Maybe you will need a PL filter, just a polarizing filter. It's just what you will need. His weight, it's 900 grams. Okay, so in France you have to register your drone. I guess that the portal is ready today or is migrating today. Okay, it's Alpha Tango, the name of the portal. So you have to register it when you are in France, because it's over 800 grams. Yeah, that's it. So now, what can we do? We can fly, yeah, just make a flight test, because there is a small wind, so we can see his stability is silent too. Okay, so let's make a flight. Here is the remote. You can see that I use a support for the smartphone. Yeah, it's not here behind the remote, it's just above. This support, I use it for the Mavic Pro 1. It's the same one that the Mavic Pro 1. It's not perfectly fit the radio of the Mavic 2 Pro, but it works. So I recommend you to get this one. It's one from Polar Pro. You can find the link in the description below. Like we can say in the aviation, we are clear to take off. We have 16 satellites in view, so it's all okay. 35% of battery. Yeah, for the battery I chose to have just 3 battery. I didn't buy the MoFly kit because it was, I guess, on my side too expensive, and I don't need a bag. I don't need it. I have too many bags. Okay, I don't need the charger for the car. I don't need the adapter to make it to make the battery a charger for the phone with USB port. I don't need, yes, I just need 2 more batteries. That's all I need, and maybe the hub charger that I need that I don't have. Just my regret. I have to buy it. I will find it, and it will be okay. So now let's take off. Okay.
Take off.
It's very stable. There is a little whine that you can hear in my microphone maybe. But yes, as you can see, it's properly stabilized itself. Okay, so now maybe let's make a small flight above the lake. Let's make a small flight right now.
Low, the aircraft will go to the home point in 10 seconds.
Okay, let's come back to home manually, not with the LTH, because for me it's an emergency processes that you just have to active when you don't know where your drone is and when you lost the contact with the drone. Okay, now, okay, so we've made a small tower with the Mavic Pro just to make a test flight. There is a little wind today. Okay, there is about 12 kilometers per hour of wind today on this lake. Yeah, right. Yeah, more than 12. Yeah, it's a little bit windy, but I like the Mavic Pro one. I didn't have any problem to fly to up to 40 kilometers per hour with this drone. It's very efficient, as I told you. If you have some doubt on buying this drone, it's very reliable. It is very awesome, stable. There is 31 minutes of flight, and there is a better camera than the Mavic Pro one. So I hope you like this first time video all in English with my beautiful accent that you can hear. Okay, so if you want to support all my work, like, share, subscribe to my channel. Yeah, that's so simple. It's about 5 seconds to do it. Yeah, see you next time. Do not hesitate to let some comments just below, please. Make movies, take photo, fly safe. See you. Peace.